And I also think that it's harder to make a really good original one than to make a fancy sauce.
I agree. Yeah,
in the fancy sauce, you take fancy ingredients and put it in the sauce, and of course it still requires skill to make a good hot sauce. But I mean, a good original hot sauce that stands out, that's really difficult. Hi everyone, and welcome at the first episode of the Hot Sauce Show. It's a show about hot sauce. That's as much as we can say about it. It's more of a tryout for ourselves to see if this does anything, if people like it. So feel free to comment in the comment section.
But the main thing of the show is we want to just talk about hot sauce and take a look at the content you guys made with your tags, or the answers you gave at the spicy statements we had, or the questions we asked you on social media. So yeah, it's just going to be us talking about that stuff. Maybe it's a bit longer than you expect, but yeah, we're going to take our time to go to the content.
I think it's going to be fun for everybody who likes hot sauce. That old real shit. The first thing that we're going to talk about is in these watch shows or sneaker shows, they're talking about the sneaker check or the watch check, and we are going to do the same with the hot sauces. So first we're going to talk about the hot sauce that we really like at the moment.
Yeah.
So we're using the most at this moment, because that changes a lot. I always have different sauces in my fridge. You probably also. So what's your favorite hot sauce at this moment?
Well, if I have to name three, I would begin with the Queen Majesty Red Habanero and Black Coffee. I think this might be my all-time favorite hot sauce. I have used it very much since we started selling it. It goes well with a lot of things. I'm a fan of meat, so that goes very well with especially red meats. Yeah. I would also say the Rijnmakers Heetmakers Tranquilizer is a favorite of mine because it's super versatile. I just throw it on just about anything.
Yeah.
And now it's the barbecue season, and I really like to make burgers for myself. So I also use the small X, the Chicago, a lot.
For me, currently I'm using Tia Lupita a lot, the original one.
Mm-hmm.
I really like original sauces, the regular sauces, the all-round sauces that go with a lot of food. And when we got Tia Lupita like 2 months ago, I started using them with just almost anything. Just the flavor is really good, and I really like the original one. I also like the Chipotle one, but the original is goes with a lot of food, so great stuff. Queen Majesty, also one of my personal favorite brands. And then more specific, the Scotch Bonnet and Ginger one. It's so full of ginger. I really like ginger, so yeah, I really use that one a lot, the Scotch Bonnet and Ginger. And a new one, Crybaby Greg's. We got that one not even a month ago, I think.
Something like that. Yeah.
And we put it in the last Need for Eat hot sauce subscription box. And I actually I'm gonna get the bottle. Look, this was my bottle, so it was in my fridge for a couple of weeks, and it's completely empty. It's a really good, also original sauce, but it's with pickled habaneros, so it's a really distinctive flavor. Because of the pickled habaneros, it's a bit more sweet, but still amazing on just about anything. So that's what I'm using at this moment. Not anymore because it's empty, but I'm gonna grab a new bottle probably. Yeah. So some good choices, I think. That old red shit. Next thing we're gonna talk about are the spicy statements that we are dropping every Friday.
Every Friday, yeah.
We really like the response on these spicy statements on Facebook and on Instagram. And in the month of May we dropped, I think, 5 statements.
Yeah.
And the response is always very nice, and sometimes the outcome is pretty surprising.
Yeah.
So let's start with the first spicy statement of the month of May. Which
Yeah.
one was that?
It was additives in hot sauce are okay as long as it tastes good.
What was the outcome?
Yeah, 68% agreed that additives are okay, and 30% disagreed. I have to say I expected it to be more like the disagree side,
Yeah.
but I am also on the side that additives are okay as long as it tastes good, but also as long as it is not harmful.
For me, yeah, it's also okay. I mean, these additives have been researched thoroughly, so you probably have to eat like kilos of that additive for it to become dangerous.
Yeah.
So yeah, if the sauce needs it and the flavor is still good, I'm fine with it. But I think most of the hot sauces don't need it.
No, it's
You
not
can
that
make, you can make hot sauces
Yeah.
that have a good consistency and have a shelf life of 2 years without additives. So
It's not that it needs it, but it's okay if if there are additives.
yeah,
It wouldn't be a reason for me to not
Exactly.
buy it.
yeah,
If
or
the
not
flavor is good.
use it.
Yeah, or not use it.
Yeah. So in the end, it's okay.
For me.
Alright. Statement number 2.
Yeah, I'm better with hot food than my partner. Well, I don't have a partner, so for me that's pretty simple. But you have.
I do. And the answer is simply yes.
Yeah.
I'm better with hot food than my partner. But I have to admit, she's getting better at it. So that's a nice thing. Yeah, it's something if you're a hot sauce addict and the fridge is full of hot sauce. Yeah, your partner has to get used to it. So and also we have a baby now, so maybe he will get used to it soon as well.
We didn't say, by the way, 91% agreed. So almost everybody says they are better with hot food,
We have some.
which is not super surprising because
No.
they follow us on social media and they vote, so they are probably into hot sauce, and we generally see that most orders come from men, and
Yeah.
most followers of ours are men.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that the number of women is steadily growing.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more orders from women. So yeah, maybe it's changing, but still, yeah, 91%. Cool.
Yeah.
Confident followers.
Yeah.
15th of May we had the third statement.
Yeah, the bomb should be replaced in the hot ones number 8 spot. 32% agreed, so they want another hot sauce on the number 8 spot, and 68% disagreed. And I have to say I'm fully on the disagree
Yeah,
side,
me too.
because it's always the most fun moment
Yeah.
in the interview when you see a celebrity trying to handle the bomb. It's
Yeah.
almost always
I mean,
funny.
the interviews are also very good.
Yeah, true.
But still, you're waiting for that moment that the bomb comes by,
Yeah.
and you just want to see how that celebrity is going to respond to the bomb.
Yeah.
And maybe we should pick our favorite the bomb moment of Hot Ones. Then do you know your
That's,
favorite one? I know mine. It's definitely with Shaquille O'Neal
Yeah, it's funny.
saying that Kansas
Yeah,
can
that's
do
funny.
hot wings.
Yeah, that's funny. I don't know. I have to think of someone who is literally almost dying, and I think Bill Burr was funny. Also the what's her name? The band, the two guys with Jack Black.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Doesn't matter, but that one was funny as well. Joji almost died.
Yeah, that's a good one
That
too.
was funny.
Fuji.
Yeah.
But still, almost 70% disagreed on replacing the bomb, and
Yeah.
we fully agree. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's too funny. It's like it's the cult sauce of hot ones.
Yeah.
Maybe the cult sauce in the hot sauce world.
Yeah.
It's not good on flavor, but still, I mean,
It's funny. It's funny.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
the fourth spicy statement of May.
Yeah, fermented hot sauces are better than vinegar based, and 75% agreed and 25% disagreed, which I thought was surprising because we almost don't sell any fermented
Exactly.
hot sauces.
Yeah, I was totally surprised. I mean, I think it's because the fermentation thing is really hot at the moment. We, I don't know, I don't know how many fermented sauces we sell, but maybe 5% of the
Yeah,
sauce
it's-
that has fermentation. So
Almost all of them are vinegar based.
I was kind of surprised that
maybe the voters just thought of, they expected that a vinegar based hot sauce is also very strong on vinegar
Alright.
flavor.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that scared them off a bit, because most people don't like a super vinegary taste.
Yeah. But fermentation also gives it a kind of weird flavor to me. I'm not on the fermented side of hot sauce. I really like the vinegar based hot sauces better, the cooked sauces, than fermentation. For me it just has a weird taste, but I also get it when people really like it, but it's not for me.
Yeah, I'm also more on the vinegar based side. I don't necessarily think fermented sauces taste weird, but yeah, I'm also a bit more on the vinegar based side.
Yeah, cool. Okay, and the last spicy statement.
Yeah, nothing beats a straightforward classic hot sauce. And that was like, if you agree, yeah, you agree, and if not, you're more into the fancy flavors,
Yeah.
experimental stuff.
Almost 50-50.
Yeah, it was 56% that agreed and 44 who disagreed.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I mean, like, my favorite hot sauce of all time until now is red habanero and black coffee hot sauce.
Yeah.
It's not a straightforward classic hot sauce. So the sauces I enjoy most are like fancy
The
flavors.
fancy ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for you it's not.
I would disagree.
You would disagree. I would agree, because I mean my favorite sauces of this moment are pretty all round and regular.
Yeah.
So the Tia Lupita and the Crybaby Gregs. Yeah, I just really like sauces that you can put on anything. And I also think that it's harder to make a really good original one than to make a fancy sauce.
I agree. Yeah,
In the fancy sauce, you take fancy ingredients and put it in the sauce, and of course it still requires skill to make a good hot sauce. But I mean, a good original hot sauce that stands out, that's really difficult.
Yeah, and I have to say I use straightforward classic hot sauces more than fancy ones, but still.
Because they're all round.
Yeah, because they are all around and you can put them on anything. But
Yeah.
if I just look at hot sauce itself, I enjoy the more experimental and the fancier. More.
Yeah. Every now and then I do like that too. I mean, in my fridge I also have some of these sauces too.
Yeah.
So, and the Queen Majesty Scotch bonnet and ginger. I mean, ginger is not fancy anymore, but
No.
it's not regular.
Yeah.
I mean, and I really like that. Yeah. So these were the spicy statements of the last month.
Yeah, we also started to just ask you some random hot questions every Monday. It's on Instagram on the stories.
Yeah. So follow us on Instagram at heatsupply.nl.
Yeah, the spicy statements we used were the percentages were all voters from Facebook. We didn't use the Instagram ones because we used the hot questions, the random hot questions from there. We started with, if you could interview one celebrity, hot one style, who would it be?
Yeah.
We actually picked some of our favorite answers.
Yeah.
We've put them on this piece of paper. Yeah,
Exactly.
Kobe Bryant was mentioned, which is sadly not possible anymore because he passed. Joe Rogan, Trump, and Childish Gambino.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to personally choose one, I think I would go for Joe Rogan as well, because he's super hot at the moment with his podcast. He made his multi-million, maybe even $100 million dollar deal.
Interview.
Yeah, and he's a super interesting guy. He's funny, but he also knows his stuff just about everything.
And a lot of people also want him on the show.
Yeah, I'm curious how he would handle it. He's kind of a tough guy, you know, with the fighting, with the UFC. So I would be curious, but I think he once said that he wouldn't do it because he was scared he would just
Alright.
couldn't handle it or something.
Maybe they should throw some money.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe then he would do it.
Yeah, but he already has 100 million now, so maybe
Yeah.
not necessary for him.
No, probably not.
But Trump would be funny too.
yeah, that would be.
I want to see him die on the bomb.
I don't think that. Yeah, it's not very realistic, but it would be very funny.
It's absolutely not realistic,
Yeah.
but I want to see it.
Yeah.
Uh,
And I also think Childish Gambino would be very fun.
if Trump eats the bomb, his face will turn from orange to red.
Maybe even purple.
Charles Gambino, yeah. But what if you had to come with a name? I would at this moment I would definitely say Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, because of the Last Dance.
But from the other side, I mean, he said what he needed to say on that documentary, and we learned so
Probably
much
with-
about him. So
Yeah, but
Question
Sean
about the
Adams
documentary.
always has original
yeah, that's
questions.
true. That's true.
So that would be
Yeah.
still it would be nice for Scottie Pippen. Someone from the Last Dance, maybe the coach.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
If I had to pick one, I think I would go for Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
He's like my favorite artist at the moment, or even all time. Hopefully his new album is on the way, so
It's a good reason for him to come on
Yeah.
the show.
yeah, the next one, also a very interesting one. How many hot sauces do you currently have in your fridge? The average answer was 12.2, which was pretty high.
It's pretty high.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
And there were a lot of answers. It was
Yeah.
a very well answered question. The highest number was mentioned by Jasper Millet.
Yes.
He said he had 35 hot sauces
Yeah.
currently in his fridge.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
I mean, when you open the fridge, it's hard to pick the sauce that you're gonna use.
Yeah.
I mean,
But also probably you're having a fridge just for hot sauce. I mean, 35
Yeah.
bottles, that would.
yeah, at least half of the fridge would be hot sauce. But
Yeah.
Jasper Millet,
Yeah.
you're doing great.
Yeah. Another good answer was too many, but also not enough.
By spicy reviews.
Yeah, it's something I can relate to because I have a lot of hot sauces in my fridge,
Yeah.
but of course I don't have every hot sauce we have on our web shop in our fridge. But a lot of times I have made a dish and I think, oh, that one would be perfect. But then I open the fridge and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, that's not in my fridge.
And there's only limited space in the fridge, so yeah, that's why he probably said, yeah, I have too many because there's no space
Yeah.
left for the other stuff in
Also
my
true.
fridge. But on the other side, there's never enough because
No.
there's so much to try,
Yeah.
to taste. So yeah, good answer too. And Tony S said like 15. I like variety. Yeah, I mean when you have 15 bottles of hot sauce in your fridge, you can definitely
Yeah, but I think it's more like I like variety stuff. That's very important. I don't think you really need like 35.
no.
But if you have like 10 sauces in your fridge and they are very varied,
Yeah, very distinctive in flavors.
yeah, and every sauce can be used for a certain type of
Yeah,
or certain kitchen.
I would say maybe 5 would also be enough. I mean,
could be enough. Yeah,
if you have an original one, something with ginger, something sweet or something smoky, maybe 5 or 6 would do the trick as well. But still, you want to try new sauces every time. So
Yeah.
I can imagine that the average is 12 within our followers, but I mean, still a lot.
I think I am
Yeah.
around 12 to 15.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Which is
I was surprised with 12,
average,
like
yeah.
average.
Yeah.
It was good.
And then the last one, on a scale from 1 to 10, which level of heat is your favorite? Also a question that was answered in big numbers. The average answer was 7.8,
Yeah.
which is pretty high. It would be on the would be almost on the very hot. Yeah, it's the very hot scale on our website.
Yeah, but still, the scale is pretty subjective for everyone. I mean, 7
true.
for you could be higher than my 7.
Yeah,
I mean,
true, but given the fact that they follow us on our socials and they are experienced with hot sauce, they
Yeah.
usually have a quite high tolerance.
yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
But yeah, 7.8 is pretty high. it was also a bit higher than I expected.
What were the answers? A couple of answers that we got then.
Between 7 and 10. Depends on how I'm feeling that day was an answer by Apple App.
It's actually a good answer because
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
Sometimes your stomach is not doesn't have the best day, and then you're not gonna eat a super hot sauce.
Yeah, or you're
F you
coming
up.
home from work and you're a little tired, you don't want to burn your face off
Or maybe you want to.
or you want to, yeah.
You want to feel alive again
Yeah. It's like
after a boring day at your office job.
yeah, that's also true.
You wanna you're going back home, and then
But that was a good answer.
yeah. I like
The second one also
it
again,
was by Apple App. By the
yeah.
way. Shout
The
out.
second one also again Tony S, about 5 to 7. I want flavor, not just heat.
Yeah, I mean that's just me.
Yeah, I think I'm also on that 5 to
Yeah.
7 from my average use of hot
That's
sauce.
a sweet spot.
Yeah. I don't even go that much higher that often. I mean,
No.
sometimes I use a few drops if I'm eating like an Asian dish.
Yeah, during
And it's
cooking.
like a one pot dish.
Yeah.
You can add a few drops of, for example, Bravado black garlic and Reaper, which is a very good sauce. But
That's a lot of flavor. Yeah.
yeah, but it's also very hot.
Yeah. But but if you use it as a table sauce, then you stay between the 5 and the 7s.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and 5 was actually the lowest number that was mentioned.
Yeah.
So that says a lot actually.
I have to admit, I also don't eat a lot of sauce that are extremely mild. I mean,
No, not that, but on the medium hot side.
Yeah,
and
so
that's
5
like,
is the minimum.
yeah.
Cool.
That old red shit.
Then we're going to the top 5 Heatsupply tags in the last month. We select some cool posts on Instagram.
Yeah, we often get tagged by people. So if you want to be featured in the show or just in our stories, just tag at heatsupply.nl on Instagram in the stories or in your images, in your photos, and then we repost them on the stories.
Yeah.
And in the month of May we had maybe hundreds of tags.
Yes, lots and lots of tags.
So we had to decide which 5 tags were the best.
Yeah.
Of course subjective, but 5 ones that stood out.
Yeah. You have my phone, right?
Yeah, that we picked was Liana Amelia.
Yeah.
And she showed a photo of, I think it was a Hot Ones kind of lineup behind some plates of, I think, cauliflower.
Yeah, I think so.
A vegetarian hot.
Yeah, veggie hot wings, sort of.
Yeah. So with cauliflower. So
Yeah.
really nice idea. And we actually tried these at the
Beef and wingman.
Beef and the Wingman. They also have these cauliflower, fried cauliflower, and it's really good.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
I didn't expect it, but nice picture. On the 15th of May, we got tagged by Watch Lovers View, and my kind of breakfast. I mean,
It's kind of a mean breakfast, badass breakfast.
it's a badass breakfast. I mean, it's a margarita. No, it's not a margarita. It's a Bloody Mary, with some ingredients such as tortilla chips and. But the main ingredient, of course, tomato juice and the tranquilizer hot sauce by Heetmakers. So I mean that's a good breakfast. That wakes you up. That's a good warm up for the day. I mean, and the weekend, because if you have to go drive to work and drink a Bloody Mary, it's not very responsible.
No.
But great tag, thank you. And at the 16th of May, that's my favorite tag. The DJ guys, Mr. Belt and Weasel. We had sent them a bottle of the bomb, and they used it in I think in the live stream on Facebook and on Instagram maybe.
I don't know.
It was on Facebook, but they had made a clip of it.
Yeah, they posted that on Instagram.
You're fucked. No. Little. I think it's actually doable.
Yeah.
So you have to check that one out.
Yeah.
Let's see. at the 29th of May, we got tagged by Juli Schroeders, and he said thanks for the fast delivery at Heatsupply, and then showing some pretty hot sauces. I think in the back we can see the Torchbearer Garlic Reaper, the Garlic Reaper, the Exoresco, the Fiery Fool at the bottom, of course, so and some secret artwork, so a very hot delivery. And the last one was at the 31st of May by Geoffrey NMT, tagging us with a really nice box of hot sauces.
Some nice variety.
Yeah, it was the Hot Ones XL pack, right?
Oh yeah.
At that time.
Yeah.
It has changed in the meantime, but saying best B-Day gift ever, and I mean you couldn't get any better gift than hot sauces, so yeah.
Someone has made a very wise decision.
Exactly, so great gift, and thanks for the tag.
Yeah.
So if you want to be featured in this show, in this next episode of the show, tag us in your stories or in the pictures, and maybe you'll be here in the show next time. If we're gonna continue this show, what we're probably gonna do is we want to answer some of your questions. So if you have a question about hot sauce or about our company or anything,
Or about us.
or about us, just ask us in the comment section. You can also send us an email at mail@heatsupply.nl, DM us, chat via Messenger on Facebook, or send us a tweet on Twitter. So ask us a question if you have one, and then your question might be in the next Hot Sauce Show episode 2.
Yep.
So that was the first episode of the Hot One Show. No, not the Hot One Show.
We steal their name.
Sorry. Hopefully we're not gonna have some trouble with this. This was the first episode of the Hot Sauce Show.
Again, if you have some questions, drop them in the comments, and maybe we'll answer them next time.
And keep tagging us on Instagram, and keep answering the statements and the random questions on Monday. And hopefully until next time.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye.